Hey guys, it's Penguino back here with another video, and today we are going to be building the red side of the nether room, and also putting the nether portal down here in this video. So if I sound different, you know, that's because I'm on vacation. I'm not recording this from my main computer. You can see up there my PC specs are not the same as they normally are for my laptop specs. And also I have a different microphone. I'm using my Samsung Meteor mics instead of my AT2020 USB Plus. So the audio quality is gonna take a hit, but you know, it shouldn't sound too horrible. And also, sorry about the fan noise. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a laptop. There's literally nothing I can do about it. They're loud, and the fans are always close to you, so they're super loud. Anyways, let's just get into this video. So I hope it's not too laggy, because I did some test recordings and it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so we're just gonna start building the red side now. So I'm gonna make this quick, this video. So it goes. I made a thing. So I dug out this area right here, so that way we could just do it immediately. All right. So I'm just gonna grab the stuff that I need, and then we're gonna time lapse. I forgot to throw the stuff out before the video from mining out the floor, so I suck. All right. Let me just throw that stuff out and get the other stuff. And I actually think that the red biome is a bit different than the blue one, because the blue one does have the warped blocks on the ground. The warped blocks. Oops. The blue one does have the warped blocks on the ground, but the red one doesn't. It's entirely grass on the red one. So we're just gonna have to stick with entirely grass, and let's just get all the grass that we have basically. And that should be enough. So I'm going to get right over here and time lapse now. Alright, so the time lapse is over. I filled in the floor, and I wanted to tell you something. So if you're wondering where I am right now, I'm in California, and yeah, I drove here, so it took like 6.5 hours from Arizona. But I know you guys are going to be screaming at me in the comments like, oh my god, Piggy Book 2 is released. Why don't you play Piggy Book 2 Chapter 2? And I know it's released, okay? Okay, there's a spider. But I'm going to record that after and stuff, because I really want to record this, because like, I really want to see what the red area will look like. And also, as you can see, I added this black stone in the middle just to separate the two, which looks really nice. So now I'm going to start doing the walls. So now we're just going to get all the materials for the walls. So I think we can put that away, and we can throw out all that junk right there, and we can get, so what's right there? Logs, and then the warp blocks, the stems, and the shroomlights, and okay. So we need a variety of stuff. So we need the warped blocks, the nether gold, the shroomlights, and the stems. So let's just get all of that. It's just a lot of it and stuff. Alright, so I'm getting a ton of it right now. And now we also need a lot of shroomlights and stuff like that. Not leaping vines. We'll use this later. And we got nether gold. Alright, I think we're good to start the time lapse. So so this is gonna be a long one. And it's just gonna be from there all the way over there. And I'm using vibrant shaders because I realized that this looks the nicest with vibrant shaders. So I'm probably going to start using that in my main videos too. And obviously my home computer is not as loud, so you're not going to be hearing the fan noise. I mean, hopefully you can't hear the fan noise like too loudly, because I am speaking over it. But if you can, then I'm sorry. Just get used to it. It's only going to be for 1 or 2 videos, depending if I record book 2 in here. But book 2 chapter 2. But I don't think book 2 chapter 2 will make my fans ramp up as much, because shaders are pretty intensive. So anyways, I rambled on a bit there, so let's just start the time lapse now. Alright guys, so the time lapse is over and I finished the walls. So I think it looks pretty nice so far. It's actually starting to come together. I really like this nether room so far. It's one of the best. I can't wait to see the finished product. I can't wait to see the finished product. This is probably gonna be one of the best things I've ever done. It just looks so nice, and like especially with the shaders and how the lighting and stuff. Like imagine ray tracing with this room, like RTX ray tracing. That would be insane in this room because it already looks super good with shaders, which is obviously not RTX because I'm not getting 30 FPS, but it will probably look really nice as RTX. But yeah, I'm glad I don't have that on right now because shaders are perfectly good enough for me. So now the last thing we're gonna do, obviously, is we're gonna build the ceiling. So yeah, so obviously we don't want the sea lanterns and stuff as the ceiling. That wouldn't look very good. Let's be honest here. This is not the time for sea lanterns. Okay, we need the shroom lights and all that stuff. So let's see what we used here. So I see that I used netherrack, but it's actually the grass, but like it's actually the grass, but the bottom of it has netherrack texture. So I'm just gonna grab that real quick. So I'm gonna keep the crimson stems, and also I should probably keep some of those. And I think I can get rid of the nether gold. I need to keep the shroom lights, and I need a lot of these. Alright, let me put some of those back to put some of these in. Alright, I think we're good now. So let me just sort my inventory, and then we're going to start the time lapse. Alright, so is that all I need? Let's get rid of the nether gold. We don't need that. Alright, so I need to eat up real quick, and then we will start the time lapse. Alright guys, so I ate up. So time lapse starts now. Alright guys, so I'm back again, and the ceiling looks pretty nice. So it's basically like this, but red. So it looks pretty nice. So next is obviously the vegetation and stuff. So I'm gonna check how long the video is. Okay, unedited, the video is about 19 or 20 minutes, so that's good. Because my last video unedited was like an hour, but I had to go to the nether and stuff. We're obviously not gonna have to do that this time because look at how many resources we have. Alright, now we need to build trees like that, and yeah, as you can see, you guys saw the image in the last video, so I didn't bother to point it out, but it looks nicer and stuff. So next is going to be the trees, then the vegetation, and then this video is over. So let's get right to it. So I'm not gonna time lapse this because that's stupid. But I think we can plant more trees this time because there's no hopper lines interfering with it. I think I actually made it look pretty nice. I like it. It looks it looks decent. Okay, it doesn't look super ugly. It looks like real life, or like it's not just loading and something is holding it. So I'm just gonna start building the trees. So we're obviously not gonna go all the way up to the roof because that's bad, and we don't want the roof to just be touching, the roof to be touching the roof. What does that mean? Yeah, we don't want the leaves of the tree to be touching the roof. I mean, on that one they are partially, but like it's kind of inward, so it looks better, I guess. Alright, so we are just going to go up here and just gonna boom. Alright, so now we can go down and not use that. So now we can just boop boop and just expand from there. Alright guys, so I made the first tree, and now we're just gonna place some shroom lights in it. So just to make it look illuminated. Boom. Looks super nice, right? Oh, I didn't mean to place that one. Alright, now we just gotta get rid of that, just to make it look a bit more natural, you know, and also we should probably get rid of that. Okay, not that. We should probably get rid of that, just to make it even more natural, I guess. And get rid of that, and I'm just making small edits, basically, so. Alright, I think that looks decent, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, except one last thing. We're gonna make it a little bit longer, so where the stem is actually in the middle, not the stem. The stem, that's what I meant to say, okay? That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's not centered. It doesn't really matter. It's a tree. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's just move on to the next tree and not make this video like a million minutes long like the last one. I mean, there is something called editing, but still, I don't want to edit an hour long. I didn't want to edit. I didn't want to edit an hour of footage because the last time I did it, it took me like forever. I literally spent 7 hours at my computer just sitting, cutting clips, and you know, zooming and adding nuclear explosions and beeps. That's basically all I was doing for like 7 hours. It was pretty boring, as you could imagine. Alright, so I made the second tree and it looks pretty nice. Let's just put one shroom light this time, because this is a smaller tree. I mean, it's the same size as this one, but still, I don't want to add too many shroom lights, or else it's just gonna be filled with shroom lights. We don't want that. We want it to, we don't want a ton of shroom lights. We don't want the half of the tree to just be shroom lights. I cannot speak today. I don't know why, but my mouth is always just like, it's stuttering, and I just can't speak today, and I'm having tons of brain farts, and I'm always forgetting things today. I guess my brain is just really small today. Because did you know, guys, that if when you sleep, there's a random chance every time you wake up that you'll have a different IQ? I mean, that is actually kind of true, but I'm saying as a joke, like, you know, your brain's gonna get smaller or bigger every time you wake up. That's not actually how it works. Don't listen to me. Anyways, so I think we can fit one more tree in here. Don't you think? Like right here, maybe? I don't think it'll cross over into the blue area. Not if we do this correctly, anyways. Alright, so I made the final tree, and we're gonna place 2 shroom lights in this one, because this tree is a bit bigger than the rest. So I actually think part of the stem is gonna be a shroom light. I think that would be interesting. Yeah, that looks actually pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so now that we're done with the trees, which was surprisingly the hardest part of this entire thing was the trees, I think this one looks a bit off. Like, I don't know, it kind of looks too perfect here, so I kind of want to trim off some of the top, and maybe just that, just to make it a little bit more imperfect and it look more like a tree and stuff. Okay, that looks good. Just cut off that. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Alright. So let's keep that, and all the trees look really, really good. So let's put everything away, and let's just do the vegetation, and then this video is over, guys. Alright, so vegetation meaning crimson roots and weeping vines. Alright, so first we're going to do the crimson roots. So I'm just going to time-lapse me doing the crimson roots. Alright, so I'm done with that time lapse. Obviously, that was a pretty short one. So, oh my god. This room came together pretty well. The last thing is the weeping vine. So we're just gonna place it around the place. They're just gonna be weeping vines, and they're gonna be dripping and from the trees and the sky. It's gonna be pretty nice. Alright, so I placed the weeping vines, and now the video is over. So that was a much shorter video than last time. I mean, obviously I was more prepared this video, but the last thing we need to do before the video ends, I know I keep on saying, oh, the last thing, but this is actually the last thing, guys, is we gotta move the nether portal. So the nether portal is gonna go dead center here. So like the center would probably be okay, so the center right over here on this is right here. So if we go there and go parallel, then this crafting table right here, that's the middle. This is where we're gonna place the nether portal. So I'm gonna go and get the nether portal, but I kind of blocked myself out a little bit. I think it was that hole. Was it that? Okay, that's the one. All right, let me just place those back. Sorry, I just had to figure out how to get out of here. All right, so let me just skyrocket out of here. In 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 boom. I let it. Alright, let's see where it goes. And it goes right to... Okay, so it goes to that portal. Where's the exit? Oh, it goes to the right portal. It goes to this one. I thought it went to that one, to the creeper farm. But it goes to this portal, which is the right portal. Yeah, let's go. Should I move it? Cause like right here, it's on the it's on the blackstone, right? You know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end off the video here, but I'm definitely gonna make this portal look a little bit nicer before we do. That end part was really long. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know. That other part was anticlimactic. The part where I needed the flinted steel and I didn't have it. Yeah, that was pretty anticlimactic. Alright, guys, I just need some more warp blocks because on the red side I was putting the on the side of the portal I was putting the red warped blocks, but now I need the blue ones. That looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get rid of this vine. It's in the way. Get out of my way. Alright, so guys, that's actually gonna end off the video here, and the weeping vines are growing, so that looks nice. Anyways, I'm gonna end off the video here. So this project is officially done and it looks so nice. I actually can't believe how nice it looks. This turned out amazing. Thank you for the support on this series. We want a lot of support on this, and that's what made me do this, because everybody has been doing this and I wanted to do it, and now I do. And now I have one, and it looks really, really nice. So I'm going to end off the video here. So I will see you all in the Peggy Book 2 Chapter 2 video. Bye.